Hello, Internet interwebs. My name is Will, and it is April 19th, 2022. I just finished having a panic attack earlier, and I am actually feeling amazing now. I feel amazing. I did something that I should have never done, or was reckless of me to do, and I'm hoping that this doesn't severely bite me in my ass fairly soon. So I'm hoping that this leads to great things and that this is new beginnings, and all of a sudden I don't know. Let's just say that. I feel, based on how I feel right now, I feel actually good, which is surprising because earlier I felt like the worst person in the world. Now I feel amazing. I quit my job today with no backup plan, no safety nets. I just quit the job. And that's not smart to do. And I don't advise anybody to do it. And I'm just letting you guys know that I don't advise any of this behavior. This is not the best thing to do. I wasn't even planning on quitting today. Basically what happened was that I did like 12 jobs applications this morning. I did maybe 3 or 4 the day before, and then I did like 9 the first day. So I've been doing job application after job application, and today my boyfriend got a job interview, went to it, got the job, and came home. And he's like, well, I'm gonna quit the job. And in my mindset, I'm like, it's gonna be a very uncomfortable work environment if he quits, and then all that work is gonna go to me, and then it's gonna be very shitty. So he said, you know what, I'm gonna quit too. So I did. Now it's gonna be a full-time job, me looking for a job. And I'm ready and willing to do that, and that's perfectly fine. I would love a work from home job. I feel like that would be beneficial to me because I hate going outside. And if COVID were to happen again, I'm good. And on top of that, it's just, I feel like if everything's okay outside, then I'll most likely want to go outside. I want to go and get out of the house more and stuff like that. Granted, yeah, I would love to work a job that is early in the morning. If I can wake up at I don't know, let's say 6 o'clock in the morning, and I am at work till let's say I chose a part-time. I work till 12 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That will make my life better. That means I can set up my doctor's appointments or my appointments in general. I can start working on my side hobby. If I need to go to the store, I can go to the store. If I want to get something to eat, all the restaurants will be open at that point in time, instead of me having to constantly eat Whataburger or Wendy's. It would just be beneficial in a lot of ways. I feel like it would be great on my mental health because I'm a person that I hate anticipation. I hate waiting for something. I hate having a whole bunch of time to do nothing, and then because a big thing is going to happen later. And all the jobs that I've had throughout my life have been oh, you go to work at 4 and then you get out at this time, or you don't even know when you're going to get out. I like working early. There was a point in time where I was working at Target for a seasonal work, and I worked there for about 2 weeks, and I actually loved it. Hated it, but loved it. I thought it was great because I was there at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I would get off at 12, and then I had the whole day to do whatever I wanted. I was streaming, I was editing videos, I was doing all these things. And then I got an actual job, and then that kind of hindered, a few things I do, because I feel like I freeze when I'm not active during the hours of when I wake up to when work had to start in the afternoon. It's the worst thing in the world. But I don't know. This is not necessarily a very smart thing to do. I'm not doing a smart thing, and I'm not trying to downplay it. What I did was very, very serious, and it has serious implications if things go south. If I don't get a job, or if something happens, or whatever, it's gonna start to hurt, and it's gonna hurt real bad. Now, granted, I know there's a lot of jobs out there, like I can go to McDonald's and work at a McDonald's with ease. I probably can walk into one right now and already have a fucking uniform and be working there right then and there. I could work at a Wendy's, I could work anywhere. But I want to work. I want a job that I'm going to like. I'm sick and tired of getting into these jobs and then I stay at these jobs and then I waste my time in them and I lose who I am as a person. I lose everything, and that's not fair to me. That's not fair to them. It's not fair. Like walking out on people, this hurts the job. This hurts the job, and that's not my intention. But at the end of the day, nothing was getting done to fix any issues or any problems. And I have nothing but love for the people that I work with, but at the end of the day, I need to do what's right for me. And the thing is that I've been choosing and focusing on other people's problems and their shit for too long, that I've been focusing on mine. I haven't been seeing my family, and I live in the same apartment complex as them. I haven't been seeing my sister, I haven't been seeing my mother, I haven't been seeing my grandma, I haven't been seeing this, and I'm wasting precious time with people around me because I don't have time to do anything else. And then I get lazy in the morning. I don't want to do nothing. I'm always depressed. I'm always sad. And now I'm gaining all this weight and all this stuff like that. And I'm not happy with that. And I need to make some serious changes in my life. And I think what I plan on doing is I plan on going exercising. I plan on doing all these things because I need to do them. It's not a matter of if I want to do them anymore. It's because I need to do them. I'm in my mid-30s. I've already wasted so much time in my life, so many precious years. And while I still have energy or while I still have something, I need to focus on potentially just living a little bit and stop living in this world of just disappointment. I love performing. I want to perform. If I could perform and get paid for it, a living wage, just even if it's just to make just enough to live, that would be the most ideal job for me. I don't care. I love performing. That would be the ultimate dream job if I can make that happen. But chances are now, it seems like they don't make jobs like that. Those jobs require auditions. Those jobs are always temporary. Those jobs are never like consistent base. Like, oh, every day I'm going to be working on this show for whatever. And not in New Mexico. I would have to be like in New York or in LA or something like that to get a job like that. So I have the internet. But the internet's not guaranteed to pay because that means that people have to see your video. And if people don't see your video, then, what good is it, Our podcast is doing decently than I've ever. It's probably my most successful project to date in terms of just consistency, in terms of like listenership and things like that. It's the most successful. Granted, we're not like hitting thousands or even hundreds of listens, but we've had at least 3,000 plays, and that's insane to hear that. But I don't know. Anyways, I just wanted to post up a video to kind of remind myself of this situation. So if my future self goes back and watches this video and realizes that sometimes it's actually a good thing to take a risk, because look at how happy you were, or look at how happy you are, or look how uncertain or you were, or whatever. It was time to make a new chapter in my life. And I think that this is definitely a step, hopefully in the right direction. Hopefully it's not in the other direction. A life of freedom, a life of just feeling like I'm putting myself first. Anyways, guys, this has been Will. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. And if you're religious, pray for me. If you're not, give me good vibes, because at this point, I'm gonna need it. If you have any job suggestions, like let's say that you work at a work from home job that's pays fairly decently, has decent hours during the daytime, and you get out at a great time, anywhere between 12 to 2, like hook me up. I want to use you as a reference so I can get this job. I don't want to have to deal with customers again, but I feel like that's exactly what needs to be done. So, without further ado, have a good day. Peace out.